I am Deb Kaz, and today we are talking about stop wasting your time in mindset clutter so you can get your home and life organized. Now, I know if you're like everybody else, ladies and gentlemen, you've got either to get your all your papers decluttered off your desk, or perhaps you need to get in your kitchen and get that one cabinet done because you can't find what you're looking for and you don't even know if you've got what you need in there at this point. You don't know if you have to replace it or buy another one. So, or you need to get your pantry organized and get everything categorized to help save you money at the grocery store, because right now we are going through grocery shortages, supply chain issues, and prices are going whoop, 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 whoop. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about 5 tactics to help you with your mindset clutter. Get rid of it so you can sit down. I shouldn't say sit down, get to work and get your life and home organized, because an organized home is a simpler life. And an organized kitchen will save you a lot of money at the grocery store, for sure. Okay, now, do you get anxious when you go to the grocery store? Probably yes, because of what's going on, like we just talked about previously. Shortages, prices, and supply chain issues. Now, one of the best ways, as like I said, is to get your home organized. But since we're having troubles doing that, we're all consumed with what's going on in our mind with this, I call it mindset clutter, with all this crap going on in the groceries business and stuff. We're going to take this first tactic, and it's called the Zap Procrastination tactic. Now, procrastination, it hangs over your head like this bad aura that you can't get rid of. It follows you around every day. And it's like this extra weight on your shoulders. Now, you're like, I know I should do this. I should get my closet organized. I should get the papers off my desk. I should get the kitchen cabinet cleaned out, decluttered, get rid of some stuff so I know where everything is. I also need to get at my food items because I'm not exactly sure how many cans of beans I have, and I might be buying way too many. So that's what we're going to cover today. We're going to get rid of this mindset clutter with our first tactic is the Zap Procrastination. Now you're saying, how do you zap procrastination? Well, it's basically telling yourself, get off your tushy and get the work done. Now you're thinking, that's easier said than done. You're right, it is. But when you physically make up your mind to get it done, you will get it done. You will. And you'll have accomplished it, and you'll feel so much better. So that's just by simply telling yourself, do it, get it done. Now, for our second tactic, where we're going to get rid of this mindset clutter so we can get our homes and lives and offices and bedrooms all organized, is we're going to zap the overwhelm tactic. Now, you're overwhelmed. I should do this. I should do that. I need to do this. I need to do that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. First of all, get rid of the shoulda, woulda, coulda. I will. I can. Okay. So that's where you try to change your verbal wordage at this point. Like I said, no can't, no shouldn't. I will, I can. That's the second tactic to help you with the overwhelm. Don't even think about the overwhelm. I got to do this. Gotta get rid of that gotta too. Get rid of that. Tell yourself, forget the overwhelm. I have to just do it and get it done. Now, that leads up to my third tactic. It's called Zap the Overthinking tactic. Now, you're thinking, I'm not overthinking it. Well, think about it. Let's think about it now. You got your office desk, ladies and gentlemen. You got paper all over it. And it's getting higher and higher. And you're sitting there thinking, I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know what to do with this one, this paper. This could go there. It could go there. I'm not sure what pile to put it in. Stop overthinking it. Let's just make it simpler. Like to do pile, to be paid pile, to be filed pile, and in the garbage can pile. Yes, there's paperwork that can go in 2 areas. Pick the one that's the most important. It's to do and pay the bill. And it's also got to be paid or make a payment on it. Put it in the payment pile. That's what I would do. To do is like answer this email, get this post done, stuff like that. Don't overthink it. Just like when you sit there and say, do I really want to put that chair, that living room chair in that corner, or do I want it in the other corner? No, it might look better there, but then if I put it over there, it won't be in the sunlight. Here it's going to be in the dark. Stop that. The easiest way to follow that is take the chair, put it in one corner, leave it there. Don't overthink it. Leave it there for a few days, see how it feels, see how it looks, see the sunlight, see the darkness, then decide later. You don't have to decide now. Stop overthinking it. Now, let's go on to the fourth tactic. It's called Zap, where do I start tactic? And you're like, okay, where do I start? Because I need to get the pantry done. I need to get the kitchen cabinet done. I need to get in my closet. I need to get in the bathroom and get the toiletries all organized in a basket. Where do I start? Well, forget where do you start. Take the time. You've got maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, half an hour, whatever amount of time you want to take. 15 minutes, for example, take that task and say, what can I do in 15 minutes? I can take the toiletries, clean them all up, stick them in a basket, wipe down the cabinet, and stick them on top of the cabinet. So go ahead and do that. You're zapping that, where do I start? Because you've started. You got going on the project. You might have not got done the other basket of toiletries because you have 2 baskets, but you got 1 done. That's an accomplishment. And you zap the where do I start because you started. Okay, so now you're getting what I'm talking about with this. You got to stop your mindset from where do I start? I don't know, do I start here? Do I start there? Do I start there? You got to stop it and say, okay, this is the time I have. This is what's going to get done. And that in itself is a big aha. You're able to get it done, and you're going to feel that accomplishment. Now, we're going to talk about the 5th tactic and the last one. And I call it level up. You're like, level up? Yes, I call it the level up. I call it level up, motivation, and inspiration tactic, because we've got this mindset clutter going on in our head of everything that's going on in the world, all this crap that we got to deal with every day. And we know we got to get stuff done in our homes, our apartments, whatever the case may be, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get it done. Or you need to find that baking dish from grandma, because when grandma comes over, she's going to be mad. She's going to be like, where's my baking dish? Aren't you using it? I want to borrow it again, whatever. Okay, so now we're going to level up. Remember, people, we're leveling up. The motivation and inspiration, because we know we got to get the work done at home and in our offices, but that mindset clutter is stuck up there. I'm going to get these blocks out. And there's a lot of things you could do. One of them is watch a motivational video and get that to get you going. And sometimes that may work, sometimes it may not. Now, you can also have a friend, tell your friend, DM me anytime after 8 o'clock in the evening, because I need to get this project done. I need to do a little bit every day. And I need you to hold me accountable, because I don't know if I can do it. Now, okay, so now you got your friend in place. They're going to hold you accountable for the next 3 days to get that kitchen cabinet decluttered, because you said you're going to do 15 minutes a day on this kitchen cabinet. So sometimes that may not be enough. So now let's go ahead and entice ourselves. Let's add a reward. Let's add that chocolate chip cookie, that homemade chocolate chip cookie. Let's go ahead, add the coffee in as a nice reward with the cookie. Now, let's level it up again. We're leveling up. Remember, level up. We're going to level up, and we know the next 3 days we got to do that chore. We don't want to do it, but it's got to get done. So let's go to the grocery store while we can. Let's go pick out a special creamer to help us get into our decluttering mood and our organizing mood. So now, come tomorrow, and you're working on your decluttering project. You got to decide, do I want to do it in the afternoon? Do I want to do it in the evening? Now, you could do it in the evening after things settle down and kids are doing homework or whatever. But you could do it in the afternoon, so that come 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you did your 15 minutes worth of decluttering in that kitchen cabinet. And you've got something accomplished. You've got stuff put away where it belongs. You found stuff you didn't even know you had. And you're like, wow, this is great. Go ahead, reward yourself after that, after you're done with that for that day. Go get that creamer. Go get that cup of coffee. Go get that chocolate chip cookie, that homemade one, and reward yourself. It's going to feel so good. That's what I mean by leveling up the motivation and the inspiration. Up. Because sometimes you've got your accountability partner, but sometimes you need to keep leveling it up. Because sometimes it's hard to get going, and especially if it's gloomy outside and you know you got to get it done. So that way, when your friend DMs you at the 8 o'clock at night and says, did you get any work done in the kitchen? You could say, yes, I did. I did it. And that, my friends, is going to be the major accomplishment. So go ahead, rewatch the video. Get down those 5 tactics, because it's time to get your life and home organized and get rid of that mindset clutter. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.